There will be a day like this. I will run into someone who would just knock me off my feet. Yeah, black chicken.
Good evening, America. How you doing? Welcome to another show of the Blackout. This old school rounding first and heading for second. This is the Blackout. I'm your host, C Black. Tonight's topic: men slow. Is it the weed or are they just slow? What's wrong with them? I've been watching them for the past probably 10 years, and I thought it might go away. It's like a pandemic, epidemic. It's like they're all slow. What is going on? It was already slow. Then when they started smoking, man, it's like they're a turtle, barely moving around the track. What happened? I know the women must be thinking, feel me, them niggas are slow. We're girl, we can go with this. They slow. I'm telling you, clearly, old school days, the women were slow. The men knew it. What happened? This process is crazy. Slow. Like they don't understand nothing. I know the woman got to go, man, here, just shut up. I'll handle this. And you know what the man saying? He don't know. Go ahead, handle it. No, I'm stupid. What? All right, that's a nice topic. If I can get a call or someone to call in about anything, it's open line tonight. We're live. But that is tonight's show. Slow. We have a caller on the line, EB. Hello, welcome to the Blackout Show. Who am I speaking to? Lisa? Oh, how you doing, Lisa?
Doing well.
What side of town you calling from?
I'm called Detroit.
Detroit. Okay. All right. It's like you trying to throw everybody off. Is your accent really that proper, or are you trying to throw people off that might be listening?
No, I'm. This is who I am.
All right. All right. Well, go ahead, Lisa. What's your question for the night show?
My question is related to the black men. With the roles changing as it relates to women breadwinners, taking women becoming having their own homes and being breadwinners, do you see that there will be a shift in men taking back their roles?
Hmm. That's so sad, isn't it? It hurts so much. Um,
Yeah.
the truth is, that's not never going to happen again. And it's really weird how everybody likes to hold on to I guess, the good old days, where the man went out, provided for his family, took care of the household, took care of the kids. He had his faults and flaws. I get it. But the one thing he really wanted to do was make sure he took care of the household. He wanted to be the breadwinner. He wanted to provide. Um, this era, they don't care less. And like I said, if they could, they go get the bridge card, and if they could, they get a WIC card. But no, that is gone, and basically you're looking at the woman taking over, and it's just funny. That's just how it's going to be. I don't know what your kids or your kids going to be, but the woman's going to make all decisions. She's going to figure out about the home. She's going to be just what he was, and um, it's going to be really hard dynamic to vision that or see that. But you can see they don't. You're going to find a few men that will be old school and say, "Hey, no, this is how I am. I watched my father do it, and that's just who I am. I'm going to provide. I'm going to take care." But the relative softness and the word soft with a capital S and take the word M out of man, that's here to stay. It's only going to get worse. And just picture how it is now, and
Mm-hmm.
that's how it's going to go forward. Now we would love to think that, oh no, this is just temporary. He gonna wake up. Like I said, when you drive down 8 Mile and see all them weeds, cannabis stores open,
Mm-hmm.
the man is already slow. Now, so he's slow, don't want to work, not motivated. Does cannabis make you motivated? I'm sure people go, yeah, okay, those are very few, but as a whole, man, I'm sure the cannabis they smoking, they want to chill, take it easy. I'm not working on 8, 10, 12 hours a day. I barely want to do 4. Let her do it. And the woman's always been motivated because she's always wanted to have money. And it's
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately that now she see, well, I can't wait on him. I got to go get it. And as much as I love to, I'm a man. I'm rooting for him. No, it's just the good old days are gone. It's not never coming back.
Mm. Yeah, that is very sad. It would seem like they would want to do better. There's so many opportunities out here. Yeah.
Right now in life, I have never ever seen nothing like what's going on now. People don't want to work, but still buying cars. People don't want to work, but people still buying houses. People don't want to work, but the money they pay you steady going up. It's weird game. This is a chance for someone who is not motivated to say, well, wait a minute now. I can go out and get me probably a good job and get all that stuff right now because they don't care about anything. They don't care if you graduated high school. They need bodies. And if you don't have nothing behind you, the thing that a man would do is, I'm going to go out and work and I'm going to achieve. Just working. I'm just going to get that done. But no, it is sad. And I just wonder, um, and I fault it back to probably crack cocaine, all that. But
Mm-hmm.
the man in the house with the son in the house,
Right.
wasn't trying to be a man. I think he was just living there. Instead of him saying, "Hey, you see how I'm getting this done? I want you to be the same cut, but just in a different form. I want you to go out and get it. I mean, work. I want you to. You see me getting it. Well, maybe you don't have to work 12 hours like me. Maybe you ain't got to work 7 days, but you know you got to go to work to achieve. I don't think he expressed that. Talked to him. Had to sit down. I just heard a guy the other day. Someone offered him a job, 70 to 80 thousand dollars. He said, "Well, I can't give the weed up. No,
Mm-hmm.
no. I'd rather just go ahead and make the $15 or six. No, I can't get the weed up. Sounds that's and you got a family. That sounds ludicrous to me. It's selfish. That's what it is. It's selfish. But yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Thank you. And I do enjoy your show. Really do.
Well, thank you. Don't be a stranger, Lisa, and thank you for calling in.
You're welcome.
All right,
Okay.
have a
Good
good night.
night.
Good night. Um, that was Lisa calling in about how things used to be. Sorry, but no, it's not going back. And you, like she said, you think that would bother them? That wow, the woman's taking over. It don't. It don't bother them to sit on the passenger side. It's the craziest thing I've seen. Man, you got supposedly, bear with me, a dick and balls, and you choose to sit on the passenger side. You choose to let her buy the house. You choose to let her buy the groceries. You just choose to be the woman. I've always thought what a woman said. I did. I thought she sat there, you drive, you make the decision. I don't understand what's going on, but that is the way it is. And it don't bother them. It just don't. Sex, they don't, you know, I've had calls and say, well, the guy want to have sex. Well, that's the 20%. I think the other 80%, take it or leave it. Give me the weed, give me some gym shoes, cell phone. Um, I'm good. And if I can play the video game, I don't need no sex. Good night. I don't know. Where's that going? Where does it come from? It's all messed up. And there's nobody. I think they're playing sports less. They don't play basketball, football. You see them, but it's not like it was. They definitely don't play baseball. Uh, what is going on? I watched the show, was it Steve Wilkos show, and he said the guy said, "Well, yeah, when the kids are bad, I discipline them. I give them a whooping." And they said, "Oh, what's that?" Right then, all kind of radars went up in the room, and I'm like, "We gave them a whooping." I thought that's what we all went through. I know I did. I know my kids did. Yeah, and I'm thinking that like he's beating them. He's not giving up when they're bad. He took a bat and hit his sister in the head with it, plastic bat. He said, "I gave him a whooping for it." Sounds reasonable. That's just punishment. Not no standing in the corner. I gave him a punishment. And he said, "Well, Steve said, yeah, I don't dish out the punishment. My wife dishes out all the punishment." I'm like, here we go again. What the hell? The wife is dishing out all the punishment? Where'd that come from? Who made that up? What? How is that cool? You're the guy in the house, especially with a boy. Hey man, you gonna answer to me about what you just did, and we gonna work it out. What is that? Discipline? Here's the discipline. I'm coming with this. You getting a whooping. I think that was one of the football players, Peterson, that whooped his kid. Everybody went crazy. I don't know what, but it's just a whooping. Now, when they say a beating, to me, a beating is, I don't know, I can't, I guess I've had them beatings. Because I've gotten a whoop with extension cord, I've gotten a whoop with belt, switches, and all that. Don't think nothing about it. I do know this. It ain't no psychological. I ain't thought about it. I know I probably deserved it. I got it. And if I did something again, like, uh-oh, I need to think about this. I need to make a business decision about whether I'm going off the block, down the street, whatever I'm ready to do. I need to think about this. If I steal this and he finds out, oh my God, he's going to kill me. I literally think that. But if there's no punishment for that, I'm thinking, so what? What are they gonna do? Mama gonna cuss me out, whoop me? I mean, what? She can't whoop me. At a certain point, that don't bother me. What happened? She dishes out. When he said that, I'm like, what do you mean you just sit there and watch her? Oh, yeah, you can see I'm old school. I uh, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't understand. This is a new era, and this is the way things are totally different, and that's the way it's going to be forever. And that's the crazy part. Um, the new era. They love to say it's change. Why can't you just be the man in your house? Why can't you? You the one got the kahunas. You got them balls. If they were unattachable and you give them to her, well, give them to her. Let her wear them. Let her wear your balls around her neck. So we said, oh, well, we already know. She wearing your balls around her neck. What is that? So I wouldn't expect nothing from you. So when you pull up, sitting on the passenger side, and you get out and she get out with these balls hanging around her neck, I'm like, oh, he ain't got nothing to say. Let me go right to her. Yeah, how can I help you? I know he ain't got nothing to say. Kids break out the window, let me look for her. Because he can't do it. Is that how you grew up? When did this start? It's like I've been in a coma. Man, when I see these guys whipping out these bridge cars, What the hell? And okay with it? They don't hurt you. Say, man, I'm pulling out a bridge card, and jobs are everywhere. And she's pulling out a debit card, a prepaid card. Where she been to work? Okay, that's the first half of the show. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. We'll come back. And like this week, we've been live all this week. So stay tuned. Let's finish the second half of this live Blackout show. Stay with me. Just see black. See you on the flip side.
This is time for you. Love has set my soul. There's nowhere to go. Oh no, you made your choice. Now it's up to me to bow out gracefully. Though you hold the key, but baby, whenever you call me, I'll be there. Whenever you want me, I'll be there. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. I'll be
Hey, thank you. Welcome back to the second half of the show. I guess I have a hard time when I hear the music, uh, reflecting on it and thinking about it. It's really, um, I don't know. I guess I get caught. I was thinking about what the last caller said. I think it's gonna go back. The music's gone. The music. Well, you know who did that. It's gone. How's that? Again, I think I was just talking about drugs the other night. Um, how selfish the young black male is. Um, won't take the job. Um, rather think about themselves. You eliminate that music. Your famous group that y'all love was at NAA, playing all that crazy music on the radio, and everybody, like I said, had a fit because they couldn't get it on, calling the women nothing but a bunch of bees and hoes, and shooting everybody down on their music. Um, thought that music should be played. That personally was a black community decision. It came from the young black male, of course, because he destroys everything. But you guys allowed that to happen. Like, yeah, we want to hear that music. We're expressing ourselves. Call each other a bunch of names. Shooting down your own people. Again, do you know any other ethnic group that does that? Anybody? And think about how we got here. If anybody should be trying to hold on to life and grab each other's hands, it should be us. If anybody, it should be us. Because the way we came here, we should be more united than anybody around. But we got nerve to have division about, oh yeah, the color of our skin. Again, if you was in your own country, free will, I get it. But the way you came here, you should be like, oh no, we all the same. Now, if you, like I said, in your own country, oh yeah, I got a problem with them. But I get it. There's always this. Not like this. It should just like this. And start out making that crazy music. That everybody, oh, people were crying because of NAA. They just use their own black community to get rich, sacrifice them. It's like, okay, they like a lamb, a sacrificial lamb. Okay, well, I got to make this money. I don't care what happens. I'm putting it out there. I like it, and we gonna buy it, and everything's cool. Throwing the money up, going to titty bars. I've said this stuff over and over because it's crazy. And I think when she said they're gonna go back, and you hear the sympathizers. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's not going back. This is it. It's here to stay. Anyway, I guess give me a call. Let me take a call. I got someone on hold. Hello, welcome to the Blackout Show.
Hello.
That's okay. The dog is fine. What's your name?
My name's Paula, and I have a question.
What side of town you calling from?
Up Northwest Side.
West side. West side. All right. What's your question?
A young man, middle-aged guy, and he has a really good job. And I'm just wondering, he seems sometimes a little insecure. I would say that when we talk about different things, he would talk about, for instance, do you go here? Do you go there? Do you go here? But I can tell he seems a little insecure about some things, especially I traveled to Atlanta not long ago and wanted to know that I see other people, which I didn't. So with him making a large amount of money and, we see each other every now and then, would that make him insecure if I do a lot of traveling to different countries? My job sends me away to different countries. Would that make him a little insecure? Because he's a good find, and I'm just wondering, is he worried when I go out of town?
Um, how long is this a relationship, or y'all just talking, or?
This is a relationship. We've been talking for about a year.
Oh, okay. So it is going good. You got plans on trying to be with him.
Yes.
You think he may feel the same way?
I don't know, because he acts a little insecure when I try to go to different, I travel once a month going to, my job takes me out of the country sometimes. So he really is kind of always checking up on me every night and wondering if I'm, what you doing? What you doing? So when I'm home, we're always together. But when I travel, he gets a little insecure.
No. Well, yeah. He probably is, and um, a couple of things usually happen from that. It's really weird. One is maybe he's had somebody who's really kicked him around, beat him down, so he's got no trust uh, in the person he's seeing, and sometimes because of who they are, they feel insecure. If the other person is running around and they get with somebody because they've run around their life, they think people are just like them, and they think, well, she's probably doing the same thing I would do. Or if I'm out of town, if I can get eyes on you, I don't know what you're doing, and because that's how they are, so therefore they get insecure because they might think if that was me, I know I'd be messing around, and and when you say traveling like that, it's hard sometimes for a man to accept that that's who you are. You're going to be doing that, but at all times, you have to reassure him that, hey, we're good. We're good. And what I mean by all times, you can't go missing or go ghost if you plan on being with him. Now, if you don't plan on being with him, you go ghost, it's gonna create a problem, and it may push him into doing something that he shouldn't be doing or really don't want to do. And you can't go ghost. And everybody know what ghost means. You ain't picking the phone up. You ain't texting. Everything's totally different. But if you just keep the same, hey, I'm out of town, blah blah blah, I'll call you back, and you do. You hold to it. Maybe you might miss a time or here and there, but in general, if you stay on schedule, that's something he got to work out. But just don't go ghost. Don't do the, oh man, I ain't heard from her in a couple of days. Then he might try to retaliate by doing something crazy like, well, if she can sleep around, I'm going to sleep around. And there goes your relationship going crazy. So just stay on schedule. What you do, don't go ghost. And he should feel good. And, men always think this too. When you get back in town, make sure you give him some. Because if you duck that, he's going to think it's like, man, she been back in town. She ain't even trying to get down. That's because she went out of town and did something. If you get back in town, make sure you take care of him. And he's going. And here's the crazy part. This is men now. When he enters you, he's trying to see just how big. Does it fit the same? It's just us. Ain't nobody gonna admit to that. It's just me telling you the reality. When we go in there, we want to feel. It needs to feel the same. If it feels different, she ain't gonna tell me. But somebody's been here. So yeah, make sure you take care when you get back. Don't delay it. Let it be on him. So if he delays, like, okay, man, I tried to hook up with you, but you didn't want to. And so yeah, if he's insecure, just stay on schedule. Don't go ghost. He'll be fine.
Great. Okay, then. Great, because I am very devoted and make sure I do like video chats to just calm his little nerves down. Um, so so he can feel a little bit better. Yes.
Yeah, I do appreciate. Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Great. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for the call. You make sure you have a good night.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye. Mm, yes. Yeah, women. That's men. That's what we do. When you get back, he wants some his time. And if you duck and dodge that, it's gonna be a problem. So you brought it on yourself by not giving him none because he's horny while you gone. He's thinking about that. So, and yeah, when he gets in, he wants to feel is it the same? If it's not, there's gonna be a problem. It's just that's just reality. It just maybe you guys don't do that, but there's things a woman can do to find what a man's got going on. Of course, I can't do the Steve Harvey and say anything about it, but yeah, there's things that women can do, and some of the real pros they know what to do to find out. Like, oh yeah, you've been up to something. Funny about that. It's true. Um, but yeah, in the process of talking about that, getting back to the men being slow, man, I can't tell you stop getting high because that is like the greatest thing God ever created was weed. Forget everything else. Forget water. Forget the grass. Forget all that. Weed. That's the top. And I'm thinking, they're thinking, how did I survive all this time without getting high? Man, what could I have been thinking? Those were years I wasted. I could have been getting high at 10, 12. The way that it's crazy. It is the most diabolical thing I've seen that they're doing to themselves. Someone offers them a job. They say, no, I can't. I got to smoke. As they say, you can't write this. You can't. You can't. If you wrote it down and said, hey, I'm going to offer you an $8,000 job. Well, how much is the job you making now? Oh, probably about 20,000. Are you gonna take the $8,000 job? No, I gotta smoke. What? I'm gonna stay here and get high. I'll figure it out later. Like I said, you can't make it up. You can't write it down. That's that black male. don't think a woman would do that. I don't. I don't think a woman would do that. That's a good question. Uh, I haven't did a homework. I haven't did a homework in a while. Let that be the homework. I know men have done it. I see it all the time when they couldn't get it done in them plants because they couldn't pass the test. Anyway, because they couldn't pass the drug test. I want to know, women, homework, next call in show. How many of you would turn down a $70,000, $80,000 job because you rather get high and make 20 something thousand? Now, that's your homework. Write it down, put it down, think about it. I know how women you are about that money. You about money. I can't see you doing that. But that's okay. Let me know. That's your homework assignment. Me and you got no assignment. Your assignment is find out what time the camera store closed. Go find out if they got a 24-hour. Say, oh man, I've been checking out. Cameras open 24 hours. Go ahead. Y'all line up and get your cars there. Well, get your girlfriend car and go there because you ain't got a car. But women, would you turn that job down because you smoke? Or would you say, no, I'm done with smoking. I'm going to get this job. I might go back to getting high a year later, 2 years later. But right now, oh, I'm getting this job. Now, they can come around and test me later or whatever, but for a year, oh, I'm taking this money. All right, so that's your homework assignment. Welcome back, homework. Where you been? All right. So remember, on the next show, 313-488-7788, call me or text me and let me know, would you turn that job down so you can be blowed like everybody's blowed today? And the men, I talk about this because you're so slow. You can't even talk. Just stand there. And the woman do all the talking. Get in the passenger seat. Discipline the kids. Buying homes. Going to school. No. Caller. Things will never go back the same. What's the movie? It's as good as it get. We passed that. And they're not even humiliated by it. If someone called me out like this, I'm like, he's talking about me. Oh, wow. I need to do something about that. Not today. Not today. You can talk about me all you want. I ain't got a problem with it. Them taking the M out of your name doesn't bother you? And that she's wearing your balls around her neck? Tie them around the, what's that they used to do with the little baby shoes? Tie them around the rearview mirror. So they go, oh, look, that's cute. The first baby shoes. Tie his balls. His little, big balls, whatever, black balls. Tie them around the mirror. So when people pull up and give you a car wash, oh, you get a free car wash. How you wash that? You got my man balls. Drive on through. And let him sit on the side, on the woman's side, just sitting there playing with the window or something. What is that? You don't feel like you need to be some man somewhere at some point disciplining the kids. You ain't got nothing to say. I let her do it. Your boy. And you know what your boy saying? That's helping start out right there. The woman's running everything. What this man talking about on the podcast? I'm not a man. The women always ran things. The woman whooped me, disciplined me. The woman's running things. Ain't nobody told me when I was growing up I need to go out and try to get some sex, put a glove on me, put a little cap on my little thing, and try to have some sex. Go kiss a girl. I don't hear the woman telling you can't. That's why you like you are now. Shy, don't have no confidence, don't know how to be a man, chest all stuck in, and your balls on her rearview mirror. That's how they all they got like that. You can't tell me, man, I'm not gonna be no I had them jacking off all their life. Man, That thing's turning into hamburger. Corns all over their hands. Man, what you growing him up to be? Woman? Man? Which one of y'all? I guess you just cool with the balls riding around the rearview mirror. Ain't it don't bother you, man, when you sitting on there in the passenger seat looking at your balls up there? Thinking, man, look at my balls. Just riding on, everybody can see them. So they know we pull up. I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say. Okay, you see how I get to ramping and raving. Um, I guess it's because I don't understand why you can't stand up. You just want to lay down. Man, write welcome on the back of your A. Home. Welcome home. Okay. All right. Um, I've preached again. This is another show. I don't know what to say. Appreciate people calling in always. I need a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the Blackout. Um, should be getting T-shirts in. Yeah, look, the Blackout's here to stay. Right, on, off, whatever it is, it's here to stay. Like, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. I can take a thumbs down. But appreciate you always. And remember, phone number's 313-488-7788. Call in. You know what your homework assignment is. Would you turn down an $80,000 a year job for $20,000 because you want to continue getting high? That's the women. Men, you're out. I don't need no comment from you. I've heard too many of you do it. So, no. Okay. This wraps up Wednesday night show live. The next show will probably be recorded from the studio. Um, and we'll see you Freaky Friday. We'll see you on Freaky Friday. So this is OG, round the third and heading for home. I'll see you on Freaky Friday night. Good night, everybody.